everybody, welcome back to the channel. Tinman here. Now, I'm a very, very lucky person because my good friends Pete and Liam have given me a huge stack of horror DVDs. Here, have them, take them, there you go. And there's some absolute gems I have to show you. I'm very excited. Let's get straight in it. Strap in, there's a lot, but it's worth it. Okay, number one, classic. Tremors. Ah, great movie. Great movie. Never had it on DVD. Surprisingly, why? I don't know. I love Tremors. I love Tremors. Kevin Bacon coming back to his horror roots. Kinda. You know what I mean? Yeah. Great movie. Quite gruesome in places. You know, pretty good. 15, isn't it, after all? Yeah. Classic Tremors. So it was nice to finally get Tremors on DVD. Back there. Everything's just pretty basic. Always there in the middle. But yeah, great movie. So yeah, I'm made up to get Tremors for the collection. Superb. Next up, Tremors 2. I have seen it once. And is this the one where they come out of the ground? I honestly can't remember. I know one of them, they fly. It's been a while since I've seen them. But no Kevin Bacon, Fred Ward on this one. R.I.P. Fred Ward. I think he's gone now, isn't he? Yeah, I think he has. But yeah, still another. It's a good sequel. It's definitely. I mean, but like it says there, look, 12. It's not. Yeah, not quite as gruesome as the first, obviously, but still, nice to have 1 and 2. But yeah, definitely for the collection. Definitely. This one, I haven't seen it. Now I've seen the first one, but this is a sequel. So, Class of 1999 2, The Substitute. I may have seen it. I can't remember. I remember the first one, and I loved the first one. I thought it was great, sort of sci-fi horror. This one I'm a bit hazy about, but I'll definitely give it a go. Like I say, these are all off my mate Pete, so I was just like, yeah, none of those names I know at all. Don't ring a bell at all. In the future, teachers of cyborgs, pray you only get detention. Now, the only thing with this is it's one of them horrible slipcases. Ew, not a fan of those. Not a fan of them. They look crap on a shelf, don't they, compared to the rest? You know what I mean? Nah, still. Oh, your basic disc. There you go. I never looked at Tremors 2 disc. Not that it makes any difference, but let's have a look. Oh yeah, Tremors 2. Should get a. Oh, I should go back. Oh, you get some pictures and some stills, and a little bit about it. That's not bad. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But yeah, we'll give it a go. It's been years since I've seen the first one, so whether I have seen the second one, I don't know. But Class of 1999, first one was a great movie, if I remember. Been so long. Now this one, I'm made up to get this one because now I've got. I say I got the set. There's a third one to get, which I didn't even know there was a third one. Classic, Creepshow 2, anthology horror. Love me some anthology horror. I always say Halloween 3. Kinda, you know what I mean? But you've got the Creepshow, you've got Tales from the Dark Side. Oh, there's just so many. Trick or Treat's another one. But yeah, love Creepshow 2. Seen this one more than the first. Don't know why, but this was the one I watched the most growing up. And this one with the raft. Oh, the goo in the raft, man. Oh, it gets me every time. Do you know what the bit that gets me is? It's not the premise. It's the fact that it's the guy he just thinks he puts her down, doesn't he? And lets her get got so he can escape. Oh man, that's brutal. Absolutely brutal. But yeah. Yeah, you go. Look at the back. Look at the images on the back. That front cover alone is so cool. So yeah, Creepshow 2. Spines are a little bit faded. Must have been on a shelf. Not to worry. Scene index disc is the oh, he's in the back as well. Look at that. Brilliant. I love me some Creepshow. So yeah, be definitely checking that out again. It's been a while since I've seen that. This one, classic. Absolute classic. It's 70s. I think it's 72. I'm not sure the actual year on this. 78. Oh, it might be. Oh, maybe it's later than I realise. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Donald Pleasance one. Classic. Absolute classic movie. I remember the 90s remake one. That's alright. But this version, because I know I think there's an older one. I think there is an older one. This is like a remake of the old one. Am I right? I think so. I don't know. Let me know. I'm probably wrong. But this one, absolute classic. It is an absolute classic. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Nothing more terrifying than not knowing if you've been taken over. It's so good. And that end scene, you know, when he goes to her and he just points, doesn't he? Lets out that noise. Oh, spoilers. 1979, but still spoilers. Yes, it's amazing. And there it is in the scene index. Look, there he is pointing. Oh, such a good movie. Such a good movie. Oh, look at that on the disc. Nice. Nice. Scene index is on the inside. Oh, and it's all there. Look at that. Brilliant. Brilliant movie. Love this movie to bits, man. Been years since I've seen that as well. I've got some watching to do. Oh, yes, I do. This one I already had, but I'd never seen this version of it. I think it's a Region 1. So it's basically Land of the Dead, but it's the different cover. Is it Region 1? Oh, Region 2 and Region 5. It's 5 Australia. Something like that. 2 is us, obviously. PAL, Region 2. Region 1's America. I think 4 and 5 is Australia. Might be wrong. Might be wrong. Anyway, yeah, so I can play it because I haven't got a Region 1 player anymore for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, it's just because it's got the different cover. It's really, really cool. Like I say, I've got the normal Region 2 one. Oh, and you know what I've noticed as well? Nice little touch. Edgar Wright and Simon Pegg are on the front cover of this. Ha! Nice. Nice touch. Nice. Legendary filmmaker brings you his ultimate zombie masterpiece. Ah, it's your basic disc like the other one. It's just a cover, really. It's just the cover. And a little gump which we don't worry about. But yeah, cool to have regardless. I love variants. I love a good variant, me. Okay, now this one I haven't seen, and very interesting to see this one. Survival of the Dead. Now this is George's last one, I believe, before he passed away. Now I believe as well this is his favourite. Sorry, this one's his favourite or second favourite. I can't remember if it was his second favourite or his first favourite. I don't know. But either way, I've got to give it a go because it is George's last and I have to see it. And also because it is one of his favourites. So, yeah, I've got to give it a go. Now, and Pete told me when I picked these up from him that this is a direct sequel from Diary. There's a character in it. I don't know, I haven't seen it. But there's a character from Diary who's directly in this. So I'm going to have to go back and rewatch Diary. And then get into this. But what I love about this is it's the slipcover. It's got the slipcover. Look at the back of that. Superb. Death isn't what it used to be. Yeah, man. Up for this. Zombies, man. Can't go wrong with a good old zombie movie. In case you didn't know, I like zombie movies. Whatever gave that away? Anyway, so yeah, so Survival of the Dead, that'll be on the list to watch. Very good. Ah, here we go. Let's go turn them round. Now, we have just filmed our review of Zombie Flesh Eaters. It's in the middle of editing and it's coming real soon. It's not far off done. And it's a great one. It is, to be fair. Strap in for that one. Woo! That one's a long one. Get your seatbelt. Strap in. But I was made up that Pete gave me a copy of, it's the Dead of the Night collection, which I'd never seen before. And that is Zombie Flesh Eaters, because there's so many different versions of this. One with a hand, one with, you know, maggot head on top and stuff like that. But this is cool anyway. So, when the earth spits out the dead, they will return to tear the flesh of the living. What a tagline. Look at that. Back, classic. Zombies come in at the night scene. Classic eye scene. And a water shark. We'll be talking about this in depth on the next episode. You wait. You wait. It's a beauty. But yeah, nice, man. Lucio Fulci's Zombie Flesh Eaters. Basic disc. It looks like a copy. But it's not. It's original. Yeah, made up to have that finally on DVD. So then, what else did he give me? Part 2. The Vipco Scream title. Vipco Scream Time Collection. Zombie Flesh Eaters 2. It's one of them classic Vipco black and gold, isn't it, with the red in it. They're great, them. I've got a stack of these now. So I haven't seen this one. I don't know if it's any good. I believe this one's good. I believe 3 is a bit... Is this done by... It is by Fulci, so it's gonna be good, isn't it? Zombie Flesh Eaters 2. Raised from the grave. Look at that. Now, did Return Living Dead Rave from the Grave take it from this? Probably. But yeah, someone's had a bite out of that. I think Pete was having a zombie chew on that. But cool, man. Zombie Flesh Eaters 2. Definitely up for giving that a go, especially after just doing Zombie Flesh Eaters. Right, now this stack... Oh no, is this one? This stack now is from Liam. And when I say Liam, I mean SP Liam. I went to his at the weekend. We did Zombie Flesh Eaters. And just before getting ready to film, and before we had a bit of tea, he's like, oh, you need to come with me. I said, okay then. So we went up into the loft and he went, right, there's my DVD collection. Help yourself. I was like, what? He's like, yep. I said, what? You don't want them? He goes, I've got majority of them. Anything I can give you, I already have on Blu-ray. And I don't need the DVDs. They're just creating dust. So you're collecting your DVDs, your horror DVDs, have them. So I went through. Obviously, there were some that you're going to keep because there's some absolute gems in there, which I would not want to take from him. But this is his stack, and this is a beauty. So, this was the Region 1, Land of the Dead. That's I knew there was a Region 1 here somewhere of Land of the Dead. It's because it's here. So this was Liam's. This is Liam's stack. So, Land of the Dead, Region 1, another different cover, and this one's got a slip cover. Oh, it's not a different cover. It's the same images. You got Peg and Wright. But it's slightly different, if you know what I mean. So yeah, Region 1. Look at that on the back. Zombies on the back. Got a slipcase. It's similar, but different, if you know what I mean. I don't know why I'm tilting my head when I'm doing that. God knows. Unrated director's cut. Give that a go. Region 1. Just have to get a Region 1 player. Or get a code. I don't know what you do nowadays. So yeah, first one of Liam's stack. Ace. Land of the Dead. Widescreen. This, I was made up. He gave me this. Absolutely made up because I've been after one of these for a while. Just haven't pulled the trigger on it online. But I said, are you sure about this? He's like, I've got him on Blu-ray. I've got the box set on Blu-ray. You might as well have it. He has given me Anchor Bay Absolute Classic Phantasm 1 to 4. Oh, I'd not long recently got number 1 by itself, but to have it in the actual box set. Look the condition it's in. It's absolutely beautiful. And a bonus disc. This was up here not long ago because I borrowed it to watch it, and then I brought it back saying I haven't got time to watch it, and then now he's giving it to me. But yeah, look at this, because I keep going on about how good Anchor Bay is. Oh, look at that on the back. That foil cover. Yeah, Anchor Bay is amazing. I'm going to be definitely doing. I keep saying it. I'm going to do an Anchor Bay special. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, trick and treat. Look at that. Oh, there's a disc missing. Missing. It's probably in his DVD somewhere. That's not a problem. We'll sort that out. So that's number 2. What's that? So number 1. So number 3. So hang on. What have we got here? Whoa, my God, massive. Oh no, hang on. Here we go. Bonus disc 4, 3, 2. Yeah, number 1's missing, but that's not a problem. Look how cool they look. Look at that. There's a possibility I might have his number 1 actually. I may have borrowed it for when we did the episode. Maybe I've still got it somewhere in a different case. Sacrilege! I will have to put it in right, Tinman. Come on. I'll have to find out. See what I've done with it. I might have it. He might have it. No, I took it out of this box set because I remember now. I took it out of this box set because I said I don't need them all. We'll just do number 1. And I got it in a CD case, like a jewel case. And I gave it back to him. It's probably still on his shelf as a jewel case. So we'll get that anyway. But yeah, how cool. Anchor Bay, come on. Yes, made up to get that one. Absolutely. This one, I never owned it. Seen it loads, never owned it. But finally, nice to get it. Blair Witch. God, I remember when this came out. Everyone was going nuts, going, it's real, it's real. I mean, we all know now it isn't. But it was first sort of... Was it the first? Yeah, isn't it probably the very first handheld horror that did well anyway? You know, there probably was more early ones before that, but yeah, 1999 I think it came out. It was supposed to be filmed in 94, it says. In October of 1994, 3 student filmmakers disappeared in the woods near Burkittsville, Maryland, while shooting a documentary. A year later, their footage was found. It's such a great premise. I do love this movie, to be fair. It's not something I could watch all the time because of the handheld shakiness, and that can get a bit much, you know. But that, groundbreaking for the time, it really was. And that end scene, him doing a wee in the corner. Well, maybe not a wee, but it looks like he does. Anyway, yeah, nice to have it. Nice to have it on yeah, it's your bog standard. Nice to have it on DVD for collection. Like I say, collecting these horror DVDs, you know, it's a must. Now, Liam said, this one, I've got it, so you need to have it. He goes, have you seen it? I said, no. Oh my God, he said. Oh my God, you need to see this. So it made up. They gave me the Arrow version of Society. I haven't seen it. And he's like, oh, it's amazing. So look at that artwork. Look at that. I love Arrow. Arrow go to town, don't they, on their releases. So yeah, can't tell you anything about it because I haven't seen it yet. But it's all about fitting in. That's all I can tell you about it. Gump on the back. Ooh, look at them extras. See, that's Arrow for you. Even on the DVDs, they go to town, don't they? Oof, wow. That is a cover and a half now. Oh my God, look at that. Because Arrow do the reverse covers, even for the DVDs, that is something. That is something else. I think once I've seen it, I'm probably going to choose that one because it's grotesque, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, man, give that a go. Absolutely superb. Okay, this one I've not seen either. I've seen the remake, I know, sacrilege, but I haven't seen the original. Wes Craven's classic, The Hills Have Eyes. It's Anchor Bay. I didn't realise it was Anchor Bay. Get in! More Anchor Bay! I love being surprised. So yeah, another Anchor Bay classic. It's got the slipcase as well. Hills of Eyes, there you go. Let's have a look what we've got here. Ah, look at that. Oh. Chapter selection's just fallen out. Let's put it down there. Double disc special edition. Look at that. The lucky ones died first. Never seen it. I don't know why. It's just one of them films that has passed me by and I have not seen. But I'll get round to it. Anchor Bay, man. Anchor Bay. I mean, look at that book alone. It's got loads of stuff in it. I'm not going to get it all out. But yeah. So what's this one then? Is that another book? Oh, 2 books. Oh, I see why he kept one out now, because there's 2. I'll put it in anyway. Maybe just came with 2 books. It's not a bad thing. Put it back in its slipcase. But yeah, definitely up for that. Bit of Hills Have Eyes. And I believe there's a second one as well. I haven't seen that one either. There's a lot I haven't seen. Oh, another one I haven't seen. Surprise, surprise. And it's Anchor Bay again. Get in. I've seen the remake again. Sorry, I've seen the remake. Last House on the Left. He gave me this because he doesn't like the movie. Because he's not into the rape revenge thing. And neither am I, to be honest. I'm not saying that I am. I'm not into that either. I don't know why I've seen the remake. It must have been on telly one night. Anyway, I've seen it. This is the original. Classic. Well, it is classic, isn't it? Classic Wes Craven back in the day. Content, like I say, same as Liam. Not really a fan of that type of thing. But it's Anchor Bay. It's Wes Craven. It's a heavy disc. What's going on here? Oh, geez. So you got double disc. Nice. There's images at the back, but I'm not going to get the images out. Oh, my God. Look at that. Big, thick book. The original from the director of Scream. Can a movie go too far? I think it did. Yeah, so I'm not going to go through the book, but majorly every page by page. But there is, that is loads of stuff. Yeah, anyway, that looks good. To avoid fainting, keep repeating, it's only a movie. It's only a movie. Yes. We'll give it a go, because I've got to watch it all. I will have to give it a go. So yeah, Last House on the Left, we'll give it a go. This one of my favourite horrors. From the 90s. And I've been after it for ages, but for some reason, some of these DVDs go up and down in value. I mean, sometimes it's just a case of just going, all right, I'll buy it. You know what I mean? Anyway, I never got round to it, and I finally got it, and I'm so chuffed I have. Brain Dead. What a movie. It's the WL. Oh, brilliant. You know, let us in, lad. I'm dying for a slash. Got a urine infection. I love it. I can quote it daily. So this is ace to have. Bit of dust on it. It's been sitting, like I said, catching dust. Yeah, good old Peter Jackson back in the day. This is probably my favourite Peter Jackson movie. Yep, I'm not a fan of Lord of the Rings. Sorry, I fell asleep during the first one, and I haven't gone back. Yeah, sorry. Pete hates me for that because he's a massive Lord of the Rings fan. Not for me. This is where Peter Jackson shines. This and Frighteners and Bad Taste as well. But this is absolute classic. Absolute goriest film probably I think I've ever seen. Maybe the goriest film I've ever seen. I reckon so. Classic on the back. Look at that. I kick ass for the Lord. This calls for divine intervention. Fucking great movie. I love it. Brain Dead, just a classic disc on that. Oh, I love it. What a movie. Look at the stack. It's just building up. Okay, next one. Seen this once, loved it. It's a remake, but I loved it, to be fair. I thought it was great. The first remake of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I thought it was great. I can't remember it now, though, because I haven't seen it since it came out. And we're talking 2000, maybe? 99, 2000, is it? Something like that. But yeah, never owned it. Nice to have it. And I'll give it a rewatch, because this, I remember this, there's about 7 remakes, or 7 sequels from the remake. I lost track. I have really lost track. But Texas Chainsaw, the first one, great. Now this is one of those classic entertainment and video ones. They were massive at one point, weren't they? And it's got all different adverts for different movies and stuff like that. Yeah, your basic disc. That's what entertainment and video was like. Do you remember the entertainment and video starter? Yeah, you can see it coming in. Yeah, it reminds me of is it Freddy? Done entertainment and video? No, it's New Line, isn't it? What's entertainment and video? Ah, there's some major horror film that starts with entertainment and video, and I can't think what it is. No, that's just the distribution, isn't it? That's just the DVD distribution. The film, I think it is. You get New Line with Freddy, but then it's entertainment and video. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, I've got Texas Chainsaw. I'm going off on one. Now this, I've got it for collection. It's not my favourite, but I've got it for collection because I've got both franchises in one, and I haven't got the actual end, which is Freddy versus Jason. I like bits of it. I do like bits of it. I love Freddy's. Robert Englund is just Freddy. You know what I mean? He's good no matter what he does. I'm gutted it's not Kane Hodder. I really, you can see it's not, you know, okay, the other guy who did it, fine. But Kane Hodder had this swagger, didn't he? Had this swagger to his performance. Even just the way he stood there and he did the breathing with his chest, you know, everything about it. So it's a shame it's not him. The worst thing about this movie is the blonde. Is she the lead? I don't know. I think it's her. The blonde actor. I can't think what her name is. Her acting is atrocious. Absolutely god awful. How the director didn't look at her performance and go, what are you doing? Her screams are just like, she's got no charisma at all. I watch it and I see her scenes and I'm just like, really? It's awful. Go, if you're a big fan and you know what I mean, go back and just watch her scenes, the main blonde. There's a bit where she gets woken up and she's going, and it's like going, I'm doing a better performance right now. Honestly, it's absolutely dog shit. It really is. That aside, collection. Got Nightmare on Elm Street. Got the Friday the 13th. So, to end it, I've got to have it, you know. A little bit faded from the sun. Red, orange. That's fine. It's not fine. It's fine. Classic book. 2 discs. Oh, we got loads of extras. Oh my God, we do. Look at all the extras on the back there. You got your disc 1 with the commentaries and all that. See, that's what old DVDs were good for, that, because before Blu-ray, everything was on these. This is the prime DVD time. That's why it's definitely worth collecting them anyway. Okay, next up, this one wasn't Liam's. I'll tell you what, we'll save this one to the end. Put it at the back. Okay, because that was from our mate Paul Leatherface. I'll tell you when we get there. Okay, so next up of Liam's was the director's cut of Dawn of the Dead. I've got about 3 different versions now, and I'm not intentionally looking for variants, but I have them now. Got another one over there. Got a different Dawn of the Dead over there. So that's 3 different ones. So this is the director's cut, full uncut version. Look at that. That artwork's amazing. I've got about 4 different versions now. I honestly losing count. Who's this by? BMG, I think this is. Yeah, BMG. Nice artwork. Classic scenes on the back. Look at that. Oh, whoa, my favourite luminous green. Look at that. Woo! And we've got a book as well. Card. And then there's a load of an advert bollocks in the middle. That's fine. We'll bin those. But yeah, nice to get another Dawn. You know, I'm definitely going to put them all together and take a picture of them. They'll look really good together. So yeah, Dawn of the Dead. Classic. Oh, here we go. Director's cut again of Dawn of the Dead. This one is BMG again. Obviously, they had the license and they must have been like, rapid fire. Make as many as we can. So they did another version and it's got the classic zombie that comes through the door, isn't it? You know, when I think when they're stopping for fuel. Yeah, he's on the back as well. He's doing that well. He's on the back. Love that font. Great font. Superb. Yeah, nice to get another version. Dawn of the Dead. More adverts. They'll be binned. Yeah, Dawn of the Dead. Superb. There we go. Now, these ones I'd never owned. And he was like, take them. I've got them in a box set. I was like, amazing. So, Universal Monsters, Dracula. I've never seen all the old monster movies. Yeah, I know. My mum petrified of these when she was growing up. It wasn't so much, who was it? Bela Lugosi version. It was the Christopher Lee. She said that she went. My mum said that she, my uncle, her brother, my uncle Antonio, went to see Christopher Lee as Dracula in the cinema, and he's a lot older than my mum. Yeah. And it scared him so much that that night he had to stay in his mum and dad's bed. And my Uncle Antonio telling the story to my mum scared her to death. Just the telling of the story. Because we're talking, back then, so my mum's in her 70s now. So yeah, so back then it would have been scary just to be told. But yeah, but nice to have some Bela Lugosi and some classic Universal Monsters Dracula. I mean, this is all Liam's collection, so yeah, I'll definitely give them a go, 100%, because it all started with them, really, didn't it? Okay, next one up, the Wolfman. Another one I've not seen, couldn't tell you. I mean, it's just a classic image, isn't it? Classic image. I honestly have no stories about it, just that it's the Wolfman, and there you go. So yeah, we'll give that one a go. Wolfman. Oh, this one, yeah. The Mummy. The Mummy. Look at that. Karloff. The Uncanny in The Mummy. That is cool, isn't it? Because I don't know anything about this either, really. I've just got to give it all a go. Definitely. It comes to life. I just love that artwork. So good. Look at that on the back. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And just a basic disc there. Very good. Didn't show the back of the Wolfman, did I? Not that it matters, but all the backs there. Excellent. Excellent. Did I show the back of Dracula? Don't think I did. How cool is that? So there you go. There's those three. Nice bit of Universal Monsters. Next up. Not seen it yet. There's a lot here I haven't seen, to be fair. And it's Dario Argento's Tenebrae. Not seen it. Seen the classic scene. Because obviously I spliced it into our intro video. But yeah, full uncut version. It's Anchor Bay. Get in. My chest just cricked as I leant back. Oh, my spine. Yeah, that's the T45 trioxin working its way in. Yeah, look at that. Classic. Anchor Bay. You just literally cannot go wrong with that, can you? Superb. Yeah, we'll definitely give that a go. Another Anchor Bay classic. Is there anything underneath there now? Brilliant. Anchor Bay, man. Getting Anchor Bay overload. I love it. Okay, next up, another Vipco Scream Time collection. City of the Living Dead. Another one I've not seen. Oh, I'm going to be busy. I'm definitely going to be busy. The old Vipco black, gold and red. Haven't seen it. Can't wait to see it. Legendary, as I believe. Look at that on the back. Superb. I love the basicness of these covers. I think they're great. Your basic disc there. Look at this stack, man. This is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. Okay, this one. I love this film. It's nuts. MGM. Dennis Hopper's. Well, Dennis Hopper's. It's not really Dennis Hopper, but he's promoting it because he's the most famous one. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Never owned it on DVD. We did our podcast. We did a talk on it. And we will do the vinyl because Liam's got the score for it. And that artwork, I think it was waxwork. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We will do it. But so I watched it to do the episode on the podcast, which isn't going as much anymore. But yeah, great movie. Totally different to the first. Absolutely different. This one's crazier. I think I like this. I love the first one, don't get me wrong. It's legendary and stuff like that. But I like the second one because it's so wild, isn't it? With Chop Top. Brilliant. You can see why they put Hopper on the front, though. He's the selling point, isn't he? Because I saw this picture years ago thinking, well, he's the bad guy. He's obviously going to be the crazy uncle. No, he wasn't. It was the other way around. He's the good guy. Amazing. And his chainsaw. Woo! It's one lengthy chainsaw he's got there. So yeah, classic. Nice to have it. MGM logo. Proper old school. Reminds me of Return of the Living Dead. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's superb. Yeah, man. Big fan. Big fan. Love it. Second to last. Now, another classic. Day of the Dead. A version I don't have again. So this one's by... Who's this by now? Who's it by? AIIW. I don't know what company that is. Oh, it's Arrow. Arrow. Doesn't look like Arrow. Arrow Films. It must be an early Arrow because I've never seen that one before. I mean, I've seen the image, but didn't know that was Arrow. Bloody hell. It says Arrow on the back. Arrow Films, but there's no logo. It just says Arrow Films there. Very strange. Must be an early one. But yeah, Day of the Dead. What an absolute classic. We've not long done the review. Absolute classic. Really is. It's my favourite of the Romeros. I haven't seen Survival or, you know, so I can't comment on that. But Day is my favourite of the three. We've gone into length about it on the episode, but look at that. Bub. Oh, fucking so good. So good. Really is. A couple of extras. Once again, the Dead have their day. Classic. Yeah, just a basic disc there. Another one to have in the collection. Right, this one, that's Liam's stack and Pete's stack together. This one was when a few videos back, we were doing an episode. I don't know what episode we were doing. We were reviewing one film, and our mate Paul, Leatherface, 1978, got in touch with me and was like, I've got a load of horror DVDs that I'm getting rid. Do you want them? I was like, yes, please. And I've done the video on it. But this one was part of that collection, but Liam borrowed it. So when I came to do the show of what I had, it wasn't there, obviously. So now I've got this back, got these from Liam, and he's like, oh, you can have this back. So this was from Paul's collection, Tourist Trap. Now, I haven't watched it. Liam has tried to watch it. He says it's the German version, and there's no, there isn't English dub, so you can't understand it. But look at that artwork. Amazing. Either way, it's amazing. I've not seen it. I've not seen it. Looks great. Look at that artwork. I mean, that's well smart. And that in the back. I mean, I will figure out somehow how to watch it, but for the meantime, it's just going to sit on the shelf because it looks cool anyway. Yeah, and just your disc there. Tourist Trap. Nice. Nice. What a absolute beast of a haul that is. I've got to give massive thanks out to Paul for that one, Liam for all those, and Pete for all them. Guys, thank you so much. As a horror DVD collector, well, you're just making me incredibly happy. So, like I said earlier, Zombie Flesh Eaters is coming out really soon. It's nearly finished. The edit is nearly done, and it's a belter. It really is. We've come back kind of strong on this one. It was one of those, it's the first Lucio Fulci, so you can imagine Liam's going to go to town. I'm not going to say too much more about it. I didn't do much research on it, so I let Liam just teach me, and he does, and it's great. So yeah, that's coming real soon, but stay tuned because after that we've got, I'm not going to mention what it is because I'm going to wait until we put up Zombie Flesh Eaters, but one of my favourite movies and one of my favourite scores is coming up after Zombie Flesh Eaters. And I cannot wait. I'm already doing research. I'm still editing Zombie Flesh Eaters. But yeah, I'm still doing research for the next one. So it's going to be good. So there you go. That's it. So until next time, people, stay safe, stay tuned, stay sick. Tinman, out.